y'all motherfuckers is trifling on this show, to be honest. Hey guys, Ego Victoria back to you with another review for 11 Hip Hop Miami Season 6, Episode 7 called Somebody's Husband. Everybody just fucking everybody. Just have one big orgy of the whole cast and call it a day. So we're starting off with Trick. You know, he's hosting a back to school giveaway with the mayor, and Ray J there, he pulls up. You know, Trick and Ray J talk. Ray J talking about he gonna make a movie based off his song One Wish called If I Only Had One Wish, whatever. For some reason, anything Ray J touches, I'm not gonna say is gold, but you know, it works. But then again, there's a lot of other things that he has ideas for, projects for that it don't hit. So am I interested? No. You know, if it comes out, would I watch it? Depends on what platform it comes out on. If it's like a Lifetime movie, I'll probably watch it. If it's in the theaters, I don't know. But right now I'm not feeling it. I'm not Ray J, but you know, it might be a hit. People might like, I don't know. But in regards to Trick, you know, I guess him and So Unique ain't, you know, going good. Because after the whole Joy situation, he done blocked her on social media. So then that's when So Unique made a post that, you know, he got her kicked off of Love and Hip Hop because she won't give him coochie. But then I guess Trick had receipts showing that she was asking him, you know, if, you know, when he gonna want to play with her coochie. Something like that. I don't know. But you know, it's always good to have receipts. You know, it's unfortunate nowadays you have to have receipts because people love to lie about the dumbest shit. But, you know, here we are, you know, homegirl hurt that, you know, Trick don't want to do nothing with her no more. Maybe she only was with him for the TV show and stuff, but I mean, they used to rock together back in the day too. But then again, he didn't look like he does now back in the day either. So, you know, I don't know what her motive is, but, you know, I don't trust her. I don't trust Trick either. But, you know, that's beside the point. So, other than that, we move on to Shay. She tells us that she done kicked Fable Fabo Fabian out and dropped her daughter off at her mom, so she got some me time. She's at the spa with Flo. They both talk about both of the drama that they got going on, and you know, in the midst of that, you know, Shay want to throw some shots at Zoe and her weight. My thing is, at this point, since you know you love to talk about people's weight, what else we got? It's funny, y'all talk about her weight, but y'all don't ever talk about her face card. Oh, let it, you know, Kiki did say she was ugly, but, you know, Kiki, I'm looking at you, I'm just like, I mean, what you really got going on? Because face-wise, they ain't really giving nothing. You know, I'm not going to say she's ugly, but I'm like, Kiki, your face card ain't really giving, like, damn, she the finest thing in the room. So what are we really saying here? Once again, Shay, I don't know why you're throwing shots at homegirl Zoe. She just really trying to defend her sister. And she admitted that her sister effed up and, you know, reprimanded her sister for that. So why are we still throwing shots at Zoe and her weight? Because she looks 6 months pregnant. Shay, this is why you miserable bitch. Because y'all love to talk all that mess, but you there all depressed and shit because a nigga who never, you know, who you was a side piece to begin with ain't treating you right. Make it make sense. Pause. So anyway, I'm just looking at Shay like, girl, really? Yeah, okay, other than her weight, what do we really got to talk about Zoe about? I'll wait. And then when we talk about Flo and her situation, we got Shay giving Flo advice of like, oh, you know, you need to check these hoes, you need to check all the. And where has that landed you, Shay? Because you still out here miserable, alone. We then move to Marcus and Brooke. You know, unfortunately, they lost their baby. They had a miscarriage. And, you know, Marcus is expressing that he don't want any kids because, you know, I guess when she had her daughter, she, you know, almost didn't make it. And now she had a miscarriage with this one. So, always seems like she has a lot of complications. And, you know, he don't want to lose her and whatnot. So, you know, his reasonings for not wanting to have any other kids is valid. But is this the right time to really be saying that? Because it seems like this is like y'all fresh out the hospital. Like, y'all just came back home from the hospital, like, last night or something. Like, so is this really the right time to be expressing all that? So she's not really feeling it. And, it seems like he's more focused on the work because I guess they had a joint project, joint album going on. So he's like, so what does this mean for the joint album? Are you still with it? So she's just like, not right now, because she's like, oh, that's what you focused on. And she wants to be a mom, which a lot of people want to be. So my thing is I'm not saying Marcus' reasonings is invalid. It's very much so valid, coming from a male's perspective. Well, I can imagine coming from a male's perspective. How, you see your wife go through all that, you don't want to lose her because that's, but, before the kids was her. So I get it. I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. However, if she still really want to have kids, I mean, that's something you're going to have to talk about off camera. Also, if in the case, there's other options, I understand for her complications. What about surrogacy? I don't know what y'all coins looking like. I know it's expensive. Trust me. I had a friend who did surrogacy, and I'm like, girl, how they were able to afford that? But it's expensive. But at the same time, if she really wants to have other kids, I mean, there's other avenues to take other than her carrying the child herself. So, but that's something y'all gonna have to discuss amongst yourselves when y'all getting ready. Well, really when she's getting ready, because right now she's mourning the loss of y'all child. So you saying you don't want to have no more kids, it's saying like, oh, you didn't even want this kid anyway, because technically from what he was saying, it was never planned. Understandable, but at the same time, is this really the right time? She in distress. She crying, when like she tells Amara later on, she crying at the gas station. She crying at the store or something. I don't know, but she give us some time. So if you want to talk about not having, kids or the future of y'all family, just wait till she getting ready for that. Don't be telling her nothing that's gonna make her upset and in more distress than she already was in. Please, Dr. Black. Anyway, so then we move on to Amara. She's playing with her daughters outside. I guess outside her backyard. I don't know, but Alan shows up, gives them stuffed animals. They sit down and talk about him wanting to, be more in his daughter's lives. And, he really wants to get all his daughters together from, he got a daughter over there, a daughter over here, there, a daughter here, daughter in the Dominican Republic. So he wants to get all his kids together. I guess it's all girls together, so they could know each other, get acquainted with each other. And Amara's not opposed to that. But she said he got to be, start spending more time with his daughters right now before she can even be okay with him taking the girls and going to see their other siblings. So, he seemed like he wasn't really too happy about that. But, it's valid. Amara's feeling is valid. Like, you want to take my kids to go see the other ones, but, like, you're not even spending that much time with them to begin with it. So I get it, So there could be a compromise. Y'all going to have to just figure that out, work that out off camera. A lot of things y'all need to have off camera, because when it's on camera, it never seems genuine or authentic to me. So I feel like a lot of important conversations, how y'all plan to do stuff, co-parent, whatever the case may be, needs to be happening off camera. Anyway, we move on to Ray J. He meets up with Derek to talk. So Derek said everything going good with the song, because Angela's using the word bitch again or in the song. So all is well and dandy on his end. Congratulations, Derek. Congratulations. You made homegirl do something against her will for your pockets. Okay, cool, whatever. Y'all, she gonna stay with you, stick beside you. You probably promised her the best D she ever had that night, so that's why she went along and said, okay, cool, whatever. I don't care. We then get to Ray J, talking about his One Wish song turned movie, and his situation with Princess. She kicked him out on his birthday, saying that she left him for a stranger in the DR. I think he said, who cares? Sir, y'all always on again, off again. So I wouldn't be surprised if y'all got back together. Anyway, so her friend, Amara, she has a good body. She looks good. He wants her to be in the project, and, he needs help dancing to bachata, which he, asked her to help him with the dance lessons. And she's going to do it, for the role in the project. He just doesn't want Princess feeling some type of way about it. Well, guess what? She's going to feel some type of way about it, and it's going to create drama for the TV show, which is what you were put on the show to do in the first place. So then we move on to Brooke. She goes to Amara's house to talk about everything going on between, her situation and Amara's situation. And, Brooke's reaction to the One Wish movie is the same reaction I had when Ray J said he was having a One Wish movie. Whenever it comes about, I may or may not see it. And if I see it, I feel like I'm going to be cracking jokes throughout the whole movie. But if it gets Ray J some money, good for him. You know, congratulations. So after they do all that, Amara says she's gonna do it. She's gonna go teach him bachata. Not necessarily say that, you know, but she gonna go to this role inquiry with Ray J, and you know she's not only doing it for maybe a role on his project, but also to give him a piece of her mind, because she feels like he has something. He's partially to blame for her and Safari not working out. Okay, sure, but honestly, Amara, I feel like it was never going to work out, regardless if Ray J said something, somebody else says it. Like, it was never going to work out because both of y'all are both just too much, and putting too much people, too putting someone that's too much, another person that's too much together. That's room for hella chaos. So it was never gonna work tomorrow. But you know, let's project and you know point the finger at somebody, which is Ray J. Not saying he's innocent, but at the same time, Ray J is a person anything he says you gotta take with a grain of salt. You can't really give him too much focus or energy on Ray J. Okay, that's why at this point, Princess just be playing with him at this point. But anywho, we did move on to Shay. She goes to her mom's house to pick up Sajaya, and you know they have a surprise party for her. So it's her mama, MJ, her manager, and Mama D, and Sajaya, of course. And they have T-shirts made, they have a cake made, you know, in celebration for Shay leaving Fable Fabo Fabian in the dust. And you know she's crying. She says that's not right. You know she's still mourning the loss of her relationship. And I'm just like, what mourning are you really doing? Because you're really about to get back with him in 2.5 seconds. Like after you left here, you probably called him to say, you know, how you know your family did all this and stuff like that. So you girl, please, like you mourning, but is you really mourning when you about to hook up with him tonight? Girl, please. This is the same cycle. The cycle is a circle, meaning it goes around, goes around, goes around. It's never gonna end. You gon' if he makes any expression that he wants to be with you, you gonna take it, girl. Whatever. So, I mean, granted, it did seem kind of weird. You know, she called her family weird, but I mean, everybody's family is weird one way or another. So, okay, but I'm like, y'all couldn't get a better cake. I'm looking at the cake. I'm like, this is the best y'all could do. They got T-shirts made for goodness sake. Y'all could have gotten a better cake. They have better cakes at Publix. Where'd you get this cake from? Walmart. Even Walmart got decent cakes. So I don't know where they got this cake from, but they could have done better. MJ and freaking the mama made a song called, what do they call it? Family Love for Shay. I guess it was from MJ's words. It was originally supposed to be to tell her to get rid of Fable Fabo Fabian, but this is more now like a celebration song. She said it's stupid, and that's when she got Sajaya and left. But I'm just kind of like, y'all doing the most. Y'all spent money for studio time to record this. Strange activity. But once again, every family has their kinks. Every family's weird in their own way. So, I mean, there's much. Okay, there's not much I can really, but I'm gonna have to agree with Shay. And, you know, I'm upset that y'all making me agree with Shay on this one because I'm just like, why, why would you make a song? Okay, whatever. So, Trick Mix Up was so unique to talk about what been going on. So, you know, he said everything was good until she went to Joy. So, you know, she's in distress, asking what he want from her, whatnot. He's like, I want you to leave Miami. She's like, you can't have me leave Miami. I run Miami. He's like, you won't run Miami. At this point, everybody runs Miami. Everybody loves to say they run Miami. They, you know, Natalie Nunn run LA. Everybody runs everything. I run Palm Beach. Do I run Palm? No. But at this point, so nobody even knew who you were until this show. So do you really run Miami? No. Stop. Y'all want to be something big so bad. For what? So she goes and saying, you know, he will never find love, I guess maybe it triggers him because he calls her ignorant. As he gets up and walks away, they kind of go back and forth. All right, cool. Y'all seem like a just lover, you know, having a little quarrel. And, you know, maybe he probably is done with her for show, but at the same time, it's just like, Just like y'all probably had a quarrel before and came back together. Who's to say y'all can't come back together later on? So I mean, I ain't. I Alright. So then lastly we get to Amara meeting up with Ray J at a salsa lounge, She tries to confront him, but he apologizes. We know Ray J's dramatic, okay? So he literally goes on his knees, puts his head on her knees, saying sorry, that, he said that or did whatever because she deserves better than Safari and stuff like that. And, she accepts the apology, telling him, okay, get up. You don't need to be going on your knees and all that stuff. So, he asks her to do bachata. She teaches him bachata. And, she expresses to us she don't find Ray J attractive. But, does say that, he got a little bit of charm and, she doesn't mind doing all this for a role. Why you always gotta let us know you're not into someone romantically? Is it because you're spending one-on-one time with all these niggas? Like, I don't think we really care because at this point, Amara, you gonna do you. I forgot the whole scene. I'm gonna get to that in a second. But, like, Amara, girl, you don't gotta let us know. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you dated MJ. So we know you don't go for looks. No offense, MJ. We know you don't go for looks. So saying all that ain't really saying nothing to us. Like, okay, whatever. But that's not to say you ain't gonna do nothing with homeboy for a role. Clearly, but I digress. And lastly, the scene that I skipped, Gael, she has a birthday party. So, Alan shows up with roses and a cake. And, she's all happy because, she feeling homeboy. She don't tell us that, but, she calling him her man. And was so excited when he pulled up. So, that's her man. Flo late because she's supposed to be performing at her party. Flo shows up, performs, but to try to get revenge on mostly Amara, but I guess a little bit of Gael too. She, gets Alan to come on stage, dancing all up on him. Gael gets jealous, says, stop the music, says F Flo. And, they kind of go back and forth, get to tussling a little bit. Alan said, it was always attractive to see two women fighting over me, but when it gets physical, I gotta go. So he goes outside, but he don't go too far because Flo follows him and, lets him know what's going on and says she's gonna take him home. So he's like, oh, you gonna take me home? So look, Alan's here for a good time, not a long time. So, as much women he can sleep with, he gonna do it. He ain't with nobody. Even though Gaia felt like they together, but they ain't really together. So now he gonna sleep with her. And I'm just looking at Flo like, I mean, you've already showed your cards from the first season you was on the show. So like, this ain't nothing new. Like, I'm just looking at Flo like, all right, Flo, like, you ain't shit. Alan ain't shit. Gael ain't shit. Amara, she ain't shit. Nobody ain't shit on this show. So I mean, at this point, do you, boo? And we're gonna see the repercussions of that in the coming episodes, I'm sure. So whatever it is, I don't give a fuck. But I watch this for entertainment purposes. Thank you for letting me see that people ain't shit because people what they doing on this show, everybody doing out in the world and stuff, and you can't trust nobody. Anyway, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you laughed at least once, please subscribe. If you didn't laugh, come back next episode, next review. Hopefully I make you laugh then, so you can subscribe then. Comment down below what you thought about this episode. Be easy, breezy, lemon squeezy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.